Jack, welcome to Exeter City. You've joined us on a 2-year deal. How does it feel to be here?
Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm really excited to get going, and I look forward to the next 2 years.
You've been training with us for the last week as well, and you featured against Torquay in pre-season. How have you found your time here so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed working with the GKs and with Kev. So it's been a good start.
What was that experience like playing down at Torquay as well with the boys?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was some unfamiliar faces to start off with, but gaining that bond and connection with them over the next few weeks will be good and important. So, I enjoyed it.
There's always a pretty good atmosphere down there as well, because the two sides don't get to play each other too often these days.
No, yeah, definitely. I've played there. I've played there a few times now, and it's always been lively down there. And obviously, with the local derby, it was a cracking atmosphere.
You joined the other goalkeepers, Joe Whitworth and Frankie, here at the club. How would you describe your role going into the upcoming season? What have you been told by Kev and Gary? What they want to see from you?
Yeah, no, look, I had a good conversation with the manager before joining, and understanding what my role would be, and how I can help the team, and how I can push Joe, and see where that takes me, and that takes the team. And I've loved working with Joe and Frankie. Me and Joe come from similar backgrounds, obviously, in being at Palace and me being at Southampton. So yeah, we work well together, and I look forward to working with all of them.
And how's it been working with Kev Miller as well? Obviously, someone who's got a lot of experience to pass on.
Yeah, of course. No, he's a proper, genuine guy, and look, I knew what he wanted from me and what I want from him, and over the next sort of 6 months, 18 months, and I look forward to working with him.
Can you just run us a bit through your career so far and how you've ended up here?
I've basically played for every southern team, whether it be from National League South up to here now. So I was at Southampton for 15 years and did multiple loans, obviously down the road at Taunton and Weymouth, and older shot of the National League. Played up and down that level, and then the last 18 months being at Swindon, and I've played a fair bit of football, so hopefully can continue that in the future.
You mentioned Taunton there as well. Obviously, you're very familiar with the area, and you had a really successful loan spell down there.
Yeah, no, I still say it now. Actually, it was one of the most enjoyable seasons, and it was made by the lads. We had a great group, and we massively overachieved. We kept a load of clean sheets, and still keep in contact with most of them now. And yeah, it was a thoroughly enjoyable year.
And how would you describe yourself as a goalkeeper? What's your style?
Obviously, definitely shot stopping is important. I like to be dominant in the box, come for crosses and stuff like that. And nowadays you have to be a modern goalkeeper and be able to use your feet. So being confident and being an all-rounder is good. Your
last club was Swindon Town as well. Got experience of playing in the Football League and made over 40 appearances for them in your time there.
Yeah, no, look, Swindon was my boyhood club, and I always wanted to join there and to play there. It was a dream of mine and my family. So it was a massive moment for me, and I loved stepping on the pitch for them every time. It meant a lot, and probably wish that it went a little bit differently. But look, it's an opportunity now here that I didn't think I'd have, and one that I can hopefully turn into something pretty special.
I guess you'll be looking to push yourself onto that experience in League One and see what that level's like.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I've stepped up the level now for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's important that I'm ready for when that opportunity does come, and whether it be 6 months, 18 months, 2 years time, and whatever that looks like, I'll be ready to grab it.
You've had time to get used to the club, your surroundings, and your new teammates. How have you found the last week or so?
No, it's been good. It's been good. I think it's a great dressing room in there. It's a tight knit group. Not the biggest squad in the world, so we're all tight, and it's clear what the aims are and what the goals are and what we're working towards. So no, I've enjoyed working with them.
How did you find the facilities in and around the training ground as well?
No, excellent. I came here a few times when I was younger, and obviously this big building wasn't here before. Obviously playing the academy when I was younger at Southampton. When I turned up and saw that it was a big new building, and that I was surprised with how good they were. So no, it's definitely somewhere that I can work on my skills and improve as a person and as a player.
You joined us on a 2-year deal as well. Does that give you kind of a sense of stability over the next couple of years?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I spoke with the manager and Kev before coming in, and knowing that it would be a longer term thing as well. So helping Joe, helping the team in whatever way I can, and until that time comes where I'm ready to step in and to help on the pitch as well. I look forward to it.
Just finally as well, do you kind of set yourself any personal goals for the next season or next 2 years?
Yeah, no, I think football's so mad. I think it's difficult to put things in place early doors. I think being ready for Saturday, Tuesday, whenever it may be, because you never know in football. Things happen all the time, they change, and not just having a positive year, improving, like I said, on and off the pitch, and preparing myself for when the time comes.